Hey YouTube, it's your boy Rook here on the Rook toy hunting journey, and I know guys I haven't put out a lot of content in the last couple of weeks. I've been under the weather, had some bad allergy attacks, and this is the first toy hunting video we've done in the last few months, and I figured, you know what guys? You guys deserve a toy hunt. I'm going out today to my local Walmarts and Targets. I'm looking around for a couple items. Specifically, I want that brand new Indiana Jones Hasbro action figure for the brand new line of figures that are coming out. I just really want Indy. I know you can do a collect to connect to build the arc. That's the only really item I'm looking for. But one of the reasons I really like shooting toy hunts is not to go with any type of preconceived notions. I want to go in there completely on a fresh slate besides the Indiana Jones stuff. And I want to find something out in the wild that I can go, oh, cool, that's really, really nice. I want to be surprised when I find something. That is the real joy of doing these toy hunts. So we're going to hit a couple Walmarts, a couple Targets. That's what I'm looking to go to in this particular toy hunt. So please join your boy Rook. Woo! From Rook Geek Goodness on yet another toy hunting journey. See you guys soon. Hopefully some really, really cool stuff. Alright guys, we're in Walmart number 1. Again, all gruffy Rook here. Haven't shaved in a few days. You're going to see all the growth. Yeah, I know I'm looking all sexy. So let's take a look at the action figure aisle, Walmart number 1. Spin the camera around, see what we have going on here, guys. Alrighty, so brand new Super Mario movie, so they're doing a lot of new Mario stuff here. Not the biggest Nintendo fan, but they are putting a lot of Mario product out now. There's a bunch of brand new Mario figures. I have seen them, and I had even a Mario in my hand. I'm like, maybe, maybe not. Really not 100% sure. But a cool looking action figure playset here of Mario. So if you're a Mario fan, maybe something you might want to think about. I don't think these prices here are correct. I don't believe so. So moving on. Just want to let you guys know about that. I figured it'd be a good thing if you have kids or into that sort of stuff. It might be something you might want to pick up. So moving on here. Again, more Mario stuff. As I mentioned, you have the Mario right here, Super Mario Brothers, and you have the Bowser. Price looks to be correct here. So $30 for the Bowser, and you got Mario. So it's probably 20 bucks for the Mario figure here. So they got Mario, and they got Princess Peach as well. So you got, that might be the thumbnail. I use that as a thumbnail. Not really sure yet, guys. It's early in the toy hunt. Very early in the toy hunt. We've talked about that Snake Eyes before. That is the kind of the variant for the Timber Snake Eyes 2-pack. I have the original one, which is the Alpha Commando. That's a newer version of him. I'm not really sold on that one. The weapon set, his loadout's pretty good with the stuff you can have, and they do have the hot swappable heads. That's the marked Timber. I have the other Timber, and here the palette swap. It's the same sculpt, I believe, but it just has a scarred up head instead of a normal clean head. That's not scarred up. A bunch of AEW stuff. I'm not seeing any of the indie stuff. Star Wars Micro Galaxy. We're still chasing the A-Wing. Still have not yet found it. Looking for any chases will always be good. Not a whole lot of stuff here from the first edition wave. This does come in a chase. We did find one of those in the wild. So we got, of course, the Razor Crest. This is of course the Walmart version. The normal version is not the Avila 7. Jedi Starfighter for Obi-Wan. You have a X-Wing, which this also, if you're not aware, does come in a chase. And another A-Wing. So unfortunately, no Series 2 or Series 3. Page Punchers by McFarlane Toys. Moving this Vader out the way. Does look good. Cool looking Vader. Let's see here. Nightwing's brand new from the McFarlane Superpower line. That's a new item, and so is Deathstroke. Those are newer-ish items. I'm not seeing anything else great. McFarlane Toys down here. They have their stuff. Nothing great there either. We do own a Duke Thomas and a Talon package. It's up on eBay right now. You can actually purchase it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Moving on. Let's see what else we have going on here, guys. We have a lot of new stuff for Transformers coming out, and even have an end cap on an aisle, which I could showcase off briefly so you guys can see what it looks like here. But nothing super great that I'm seeing here. Stuff that we've seen before on many toy hunts. That looks to be it here. Yeah, I'm just looking back over. Nothing else great. Some good Lego stuff if you're interested in Lego, but nothing else great. Let me swing over to the end cap real quick so I can show you that end cap, guys, for the Transformers I was talking about, which is over here. So it looks like it's $29.97. So these are the new Transformers coming out for the Rise of the Beasts right here. I'll take a step back so you can see the entire display, minus the headphones. If I was any type of presenter, we'd move that out of the way so you can see what it looks like. So yeah, that's it here, guys. Come back over here. That looks to be it for store number one. Fortunately, no Indiana Jones stuff. Oh, they have another end cap here. Let me swing over to a normal end cap. It's $20 for this one. So they have a bunch of deluxes here. These are not even deluxes. These are, I think they call them the flex changers. So these are $16.97. So you have Nightbird, Bumblebee. If you haven't seen Nightbird yet, it's good. Bumblebee. Then you have these deluxes here. Here's the Beast. They call it the Beast Alliance, where you have Primal with Skull Cruncher. And that's what it would kind of look like here. Let me spin it around so you can see what it looks like. It'd be like that. So you link them together. So the bottom part is Prime, the top part is Skull Cruncher. So you can make basically two guys out of one. So that's the deal with that one. They have it with RC and Silver Fang. Let's take a look at that one also. So here's this one. And the price for those ones are, I think, $23.97. So again, probably the bottom deal and the top, I'm guessing. Yeah, the bottom is RC, the top is Silver Fang. So you can, I'm assuming the Beast mode here for Silver Fang doesn't have a bot mode. So you just basically shift the bottom portion of it to make the top. So RC could be her own bot, but then you convert the bottom of her to put her in and connect to the Silver Fang. So that's the gimmick with that one. And there is one, they have one for Bumblebee, who looks really bad. That's Snarl Saber. And this one here, again, the bottom portion, Bumblebee. Well, this one is a little different, where you get a lot of Bumblebee on this one, and Silver Fang, or excuse me, Snarl Saber, you just convert the top portion to make him work, and he gives him a little sword. So, and I believe there's one for Primal. This one's a little different. Optimus. Now that's it. So this is another sort of another Beast Alliance one. This one's a little different here compared to the other ones. If you don't like Transformers, guys, I guess you can just forward in the video, guys. And this one's a weapon. So you make a arrow stripe here into like a crossbow. So yeah. And of course I got some bottom of the bigger guys here. Megatron and Cheetor and Optimus Primal again. Yeah, so that looks to be it for Walmart number one, guys. So let's on to the next store, see what else we can find. All right, guys, so unfortunately Walmart number one was a bust, and there was a lot of Transformers stuff I kind of noticed, really because the Rise of the Beast tie-in stuff. They're trying to make as much money on merch as they possibly can, which is a smart decision. But I looked at some of the guys there, and they don't really look great for the brand new Transformers movie as far as what they appealed to me as an old school collector. The deluxes, the Voyagers, the Leaders just don't look really good. I don't like the way they look. They're all gimmicky to me personally, and don't even get me on the Funko stuff. I'll put an image up on the screen right now so you can see what the new Funko Pops look like. They look horrible from the perspective of a collector like myself. I don't like the way they look. I don't know what the heck's going on, why they make these look so gaudy and weird. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update what I think of the whole new Transformer stuff. Again, not a big fan of them. Give me old school, give me G1, that's what your boy wants. Woo! On to the next, guys. On to the next. All right, guys, since I target number one, let's see what they have here going on. A lot of the Guardian Galaxy stuff here I see. Let me spin around real quick. All right, here's their little end cap here. Yeah, brand new Guardians movie, so a lot of merch. That's very, very typical. A lot of blacklight stuff for Funko, which is typical again. Got some Groot stuff, and that's the 10-inch Groot at Target only. And you got some Yondu from the original comic look. So yeah, see what else we got going on, guys. What else we have going on? Let's go to the action figure. That's a really cool looking Lego, a Prime. Take a look at that, guys. That is a badass looking, apologies for the glare. 180 bucks though. Woo, that is pricey. That is pricey. All right, let's see what we got going on here, guys. Let's see what we got going on. All right, let's head down the action figure aisle. We'll take a look at the Star Wars stuff momentarily. New Avengers Marvel Legends. This is of course the all packaging or package free when there's no plastic. They are bringing back all plastic. If you didn't know, guys, there was such a outcry for, here's a Yondo again, there was such an outcry of the original design that people hated this design, the package free design. They are bringing back the package free stuff later at the, I think it's the tail end of 2023, so be aware they are bringing back the old look and feel of the plastic. People really liked it, so yeah, it's coming back. The D&D stuff here, there's still a few items there. Looking at we have a gold label right here of Impulse, McFarlane Toys. If again, I mentioned before, you ever see a gold label from McFarlane Toys? Basically that means it's an exclusive to that location. So yeah, not bad. I think it looks to be 20 bucks for that one. Here is it, it says there, Flash War. And the back of the packaging, again, Impulse, a classic character for DC. And we had some Death Storm. We've done a full review of the entire wave. Looking at this stuff here, that's something new. We have a Donna Troy. This is the new Titans wave. I think you can make Beast Boy, I believe. Yeah, you can make Beast Boy for this one here. So moving this out, you got moving that over here as well. So you have Donna Troy. You got more Project Superman, more Project Superman, more Project Superman. That's it. So all you have is just Donna Troy here, unfortunately, guys. So I thought it'd be more characters here, but all you have is that. The people make it up is Nightwing, Donna Troy, Raven, and of course Arsenal, Red Arrow. Make up the full wave. So yeah, Donna Troy right there. We have more Transformers. We've already talked about that in the first portion of this video. Nothing great there. We have a new Starscream from Ramada. Again, not a massive Transformers fan. I have a few pieces here and there, but nothing great. So let's spin around to the other aisle. Pokemon, right here. Pull back so you can see the end cap. Let's go over here. Let's see what they got going on in the Star Wars section. Hopefully something decent. So here was some indie stuff. And they had, in the past tense, they had indie. They have Marion. I'm on the fence about Marion. I kind of changed my mind. I might get Indy and Marion. I'm not sure yet. Again, let me know, guys, in the comments section. Should I pick up both Indy and Marion? I don't want to pick up the full wave. Again, to make that completely clear, guys. We've been around real quick here. I'm not going to pick up the full wave. I don't want to spend the money to buy the full wave. I may purchase the ARC separately. If I could just get Marion and Indy to make that iconic scene at the end of Raiders, maybe pick her up. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I might pick her up. Again, she comes with pieces for the ARC. It looks like she comes with just like a corner piece of the ARC. We can spin around the back so you can see what it looks like. At the bottom corner here, it says what she comes with. She comes with that portion of the ARC. So I'm not 100% sure. Again, let me know in the comments, should I pick up both Marion and Indy or just Indy alone? So let me know, guys. Right, so we'll put her back for right now. Let me know in the comments, should I get them both? I'm debating both. I'm not 100% on that one, guys. Unfortunately, not 100%. They have this really cool World of Adventure stuff, which is more of like for younger kids. Again, cool Hasbro stuff. This is a bike, so you get Indy on a bike. So I'm kind of spinning around. It feels very light. I feel like there's really nothing in here. So again, it looks like something for a young kid. You know, maybe someone who's, let's say, you know, I would say between 6 and 10 years old would be probably the age I would go. This is, of course, also the plastic-free packaging. But you get a lot of stuff here. I don't think hopefully it's not $50. I really hope it's not 50 bucks for this. This is not a $50 item, in my personal opinion. I mean, I'm holding this right now, guys, just to let you know. Oh, I dropped it. Let you guys know. I'm holding this in my hands. There's not a lot of weight to this thing. It feels really light. So I'm hoping this is not 50 bucks. I really hope it's not $50. But again, it is what it is. They have a lot of, again, wrestling figures. One thing I was kind of looking at is the AJ Styles Ultimate Edition. I am a big wrestling fan. I do love me some AJ Styles. Let me come over here so you can see kind of what he looks like. Comes in the blue and white gear. Good looking face sculpts. The wig, you know, the hair kind of blowing. It doesn't really sell for me. I like the shirt. the closed fists, the open fist. You have the black vest and the hood. So I think he's 35 bucks for the Ultimate AJ Styles. I think. I could be wrong. But I mean, he looks really good. You get some really cool stuff with him. Really good display. I like the way he looks. Moving on. They do have some of the Micro Galaxy Series 3 and Series 2. This is the Havoc Marauder. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty big ship. And it looks like the chairs spin 360, which is a nice little feature. That's what the back looks like. I've seen it in a couple places, but I'm not really sold on it. Again, it's not my sort of thing. This is from the Bad Company or Bad Breed, what the heck that show's called, the animated one. Because in Series 2 you have Wrecker and Omega. So yeah, apologies for the name. I'm probably butchering the name of the show. So let me know in the comments what it's really called, because I am massively butchering it. Let's head over to the Funko aisle and see what they have there, and then we'll wrap up. Again, let me know, guys, about her. Should I pick her up and Indy to get them both? I do really, really like the idea of her and the little monkey. I think it's so cute. Let me know in the comments, should I get them both? I'm thinking of getting them just Indy and Marion, so let me know, guys. I'm going to head over to the Funko section right now. Alright guys, and they do have a large Funko display here at this particular Target. It's really, really big. I didn't talk about this, but they have a 14-day advent calendar sort of countdown deal going. It's a little minifigures, the Pocket Pops. You can see it right here. Let me pull it down so you can see it. Again, not sold on it. We've done these before. We did an advent calendar of Marvel last year. Again, it's basically a 14-day calendar for no apparent reason. A nice little backdrop though, so it's a nice little idea. Just not really sold on it. So this was 40 bucks for that one right there. Moving on. Not seeing anything Funko-wise that I'm really interested in. They do have the Little Mermaid Ariel Diamond collection, which for the new movie, which is unfortunate. This is something I'm tempted to pick up. Let me know in the comments about this as well. This is what they call the Jabba Skiffs. Basically, the gimmick for this, if you didn't know, I'll put two pieces, so I have two of them. They have both Chewbacca and they have Luke. So the idea of this is basically you put the pieces together to build this skiff, the Jabba Skiff. So they are exclusive to Target for both of them. I'll show you guys off the Chewie so you can see what Chewie looks like. There's Chewbacca. And that's what he looks like here. And here's the Luke in his green lightsaber. Again, these are Target exclusives. And that's Luke. So the idea is you basically build the Jabba skiff. Think of it as sort of like a pop, kind of like a pop deluxe. It's kind of what it is. You're getting a vehicle and a figure, but you're getting a full, actually not pop deluxe, more of a pop ride, because you can, I think you could take the figure off the boat. I can't really tell. It's hard to notice. You may or may not be able to remove it, but you get a full pop with a base. So the idea is you construct the skiff. So there's little points right here. Hopefully you can see it. There's little sockets, these little nubs right there that would connect into the side right there. So the idea is you could plug this piece in and you build the vehicle, you build the skiff. So you have all the guys together would make up the skiff. So you can see kind of what you got going on here. Those are the images that you would get. And they're releasing them in waves. So both Luke and Chewie are out now. So you have 618 and 619. I'm not 100% on. I think it'd be a cool idea. Let me know in the comments. Should I go in and invest in that? I'm not sure. We got a Pops moment here. I believe we have Vader and Luke fighting. This should be like a pop moment. I don't know why they don't call it pop moments. So you got Vader and Luke fighting. Again, the glare here. Apologies for the glare. Much better. There we go. That might be a good thumbnail too right there. That looks good. I like that one. Right there, yeah. So you got Vader versus Luke from Jedi. Looks good there. Just not sold on that. Moving on. So yeah, it's just so far as Chewie and Vader, Chewie and Luke for the skiff so far. We have Luke with Grogu, of course. You have the Mick, Korg, and Thor from Avengers Endgame. This is really, really big. Put it next to my hand. See how big it is as far as scale. Really, really big. I use that skiff that we were using a second ago, so you can see how big this thing is. Yeah, it's really, really big. Just to give you guys a sense of scale. Spider-Man from Across the Spider-Verse for Miles, 10-inch. Very, very nice. 2-pack Nebula Mantis. Not sure what else I want to get. So nothing's really saying, hey, Rook, buy this. I do like this this Jabba. Put this one up here so you can see the Jabba. So you got Jabba, Salacious Crumb, and he got his little pot he drank out of, or smoked out of, one of the two. Very, very cool. I do like this one. I don't know if I would get it or not. It's a nice little piece. So he's got a little cup right there. Very cool looking design. I do like this one. This one's very, very nice. It's probably, I want to say probably 20 bucks for this. I want to say it's like 20 bucks for this thing here. So not too bad on that one. What else we got going on here, guys? They have the page punchers of, this is kind of cool. They got the page punchers of Gunslinger, Spawn, and Augur. These are the little minifigures here. You have the legs would bend, the arms would bend, I think the head would bend. So I think you get maybe 5 or 6 points of articulation. So you get a comic with that. So that's kind of cool. I think this is for 10 bucks. I think this is usually 10 bucks. I don't think it's 25 bucks for this. Kind of a reprint of Spawn, #1. You have Spawn and Anti-Spawn from McFarlane Toys, so can't really complain for 10 bucks. Again, you get, I think this is 10 bucks. It might be more. It might be 25. It may be 25 only because you're getting 2 figures and not 1, which is maybe the real deal. So it could be. I'm not sure on that, guys. I'm not 100%. But yeah, that looks to be it. Wicked Witch. So we have McFarlane Toys doing these new 100-year anniversaries with Warner Brothers. So you have this now. Let me move this out the way. So this is authenticated limited edition item for 10,000 pieces. I may buy this. I may buy this item. I think this is really cool. Wicked Witch of the West. It is authenticated to 10,000 pieces. So I do like that. And we just saw Wicked in concert, so I might pick this up. I think it's a very cool item. I'm not sure of the price. I'll do a price check on it and take a picture of it or get it on camera, so let you guys know what the price is for this guy here. All right, guys, let's see the price of the Wicked Witch item here. 25 bucks. Okay, for 25 bucks, I'm good with this. I'm good with this. This may be the thumbnail. This may be the thumbnail, guys. Let me find a spot to take a picture here. This one might be the thumbnail we're going to use. Yeah. So this is going to be the thumbnail. All right. Put it here. There we go. That is our thumbnail, guys. That's a thumbnail. For 25 bucks, you can't go wrong with that. And I went back and grabbed the Spawn Page Puncher 2-pack here, Gunslinger and Augur. Let's see how much this thing goes for. I'm hoping it's not 25. So it was actually $17. So for 2 figures here and a comic, it's 17 bucks. The original one was a single figure and a comic for $10. So not too bad, not too bad at all. Alright guys, we're still on the first Target, and I looked at an end cap which was celebrating the Star Wars 40th anniversary of Jedi. So I said, you know what, let me take a look at this end cap real quick and see what they have here. And you might have already saw it. I'll showcase it off real quick. I want to showcase the end cap so you can see what it looks like. It looks really good. But one thing caught my attention was this right here. Bam! The Hot Wheels Razor Crest. I did a price check on this. This is only $8.99. I'm buying this definitely. This is basically a die-cast metal. It does say Razor Crest Hot Wheels. I have the Snow Speeder, which is I think from the first wave, but it looks really good, looks really, really neat. What caught my attention really was the Interceptor. I turned this around off camera and saw that they have a Razor Crest. I said, ooh, they have a Razor Crest. Let's see if they have it on a shelf, and lo and behold, they have a Razor Crest. So I'm buying this one for $8.99. Hell of a bargain, can't go wrong with that. Again, they have the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Falcon Series 1. We talked about this before on a prior YouTube Shorts video, which is the Battle Pack for Series 3. And again, they have the Leia, Bosha, Disguise, and of course Captain Rex. And ourselves a Hoth AT-ST right there. So yeah, all in all guys, definitely getting a Razor Crest for $8.99. And the last thing I want to talk about at this first Target is these Funko Soda figure display cap they have right here next to an aisle. I looked at this really quickly just to get an idea of what was going on here, and I find it a little bit weird because most of the time for Funko Sodas that you would see online, they usually give you a piece, kind of how many are out of that lot. They'll say maybe they'll make 10,000 pieces, 15,000 pieces, etc. This has no listing here of any piece counts. This happens to be a Target exclusive, but if you spin this thing around, there's no listing on how many items they make in a set. Again, you can get a chase here, as you can see right here, but there's no listing of how many pieces there are physically for this item, which is a little bit weird. Every single soda I've seen here does that when Funko makes other sodas. This tells me this is going to be a highly produced item. If they don't give you a piece count number, they're probably going to make 25,000, 50,000 pieces of that. But I just want to showcase this off. There's a few of them that are Target exclusive here. Again, the Mantis is one. The Demon, the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man is another one. We got, again, a lot of Guardian of the Galaxy stuff, which makes a lot of sense here. I think this row here, I think this is $18 for this one. I think the other one's maybe $14.99. That looks like what the pricing is for those. Captain Carter, we have T'Challa, Star-Lord from the What If storyline. But yeah, I want to showcase off at least for this thing so you can see what it's all about. So don't get fooled if you're thinking these are going to be highly collectible. I don't really think it's going to be as collectible as people really think it's going to be, because there's no listing of how many they're making out of this line. So I have no clue if it's out of 10,000 pieces, 15,000 pieces, 25,000 pieces, 50,000 pieces. They can make 75,000 of this particular one here. They made a deal with Target to make these sodas. So I'm not entirely sure what the piece count is because it's not labeled on the tin. So unfortunately, be wary of that, guys. Just want to give you guys some information if you're looking to pick up these Funko sodas at Target. All right, guys, on to Target number 2, but I'm going to give you guys a public service announcement at the end of this video. Something really weird happened at the very first Target I want to talk about, but stay tuned to the end of the video. I want to let you guys aware of that particular information that was dropped on me, kind of a bombshell. So let you guys know at the end of the video. Please stay tuned for that while we head into Target number 2, see if we find anything else cool here, guys. Stay tuned, guys. More hunting on the way. Alright guys, at the action figure aisle for Target number 2, looks like they have their Transformers on this side of the aisle. It's a much smaller area for display when it comes to their action figures. You see me right here showcasing the length of this aisle. It's very, very small. It's not even stocked with a lot of product from what I'm seeing. I don't know if they're moving stuff around. This particular Target, I don't normally go here, but I want to let you guys know it looks to be much smaller compared to the very first Target. Again, Transformer stuff. We have the Studio Series Ironhead right here. I took a brief look down the aisle and I noticed this. I'm not going to buy it, but it looks to be a mispack on this one. So this looks to be Dark Flash from the brand new Flash movie. That looks to be Penguin to me. That's not Dark Flash. So this would be a mispack. These are highly in demand. I'm just not going to buy it. I just want to showcase it off that this stuff does exist in the flesh, out in the real world. Dark Flash here. This is what he should look like. And looking at the product here, the seals look to be intact. It doesn't look like someone opened this up and repacked it. What I'm seeing here, these stickers look to be solid, intact. But McFarlane is known to have these issues, these quality control issues, where they'll put the wrong product in, the wrong figure in the packaging. So this does exist, so be aware of that. They don't have another Dark Flash figure, but I've seen a Dark Flash figure before. This right here is not that figure. And again, the seal, the tape, looks solid to me. That looks to be completely intact. Doesn't look like someone took the sticker off and repacked it from what I'm seeing here. So yeah, that's if I wanted to get some money on that one, I'm just not up for it. So we got Flash right here. We have the Batman and Batwing right there from Flash, which looks really, really big. Again, size comparison. Here's my hand, guys. Just give you a size comparison. It's really, really large. And we come down to now the G.I. Joe Classified, the brand new Crimson Bat. This guy looks really cool. Let's take a look at him real quick so you can see what it looks like. Hasbro really nailed the way this thing looks. It just looks really cool. If you're a fan of the Crimson commanders, the Crimson characters for the G.I. Joe Classified, this may be up your alley. It looks really cool. I mean, take a look at that. That looks badass. I'm not into army builders for G.I. Joe, so if you're in an army builder type of person who likes these sort of stuff, then definitely might be up your alley. I love the damaged head. The head sculpt looks really good. Here's the weapon loadout. Again, pretty cool looking item. Price point for this one looks to be $25 US. Moving on here, moving on. Here's the new Dice Slings. We've already talked about the Displacer Beast, which I did a short on an upcoming video. Keep your eyes open for a full review of the Displacer Beast. Here's the White Dragon Beholder. More White Dragons, and they have a blue one, so if you want to look at them side by side, here's the blue Beholder, and here's the normal orange Beholder, standard. They look really good side by side. So here's the, again, blue and orange. It's just a paint swap. I don't think there's any real difference between the two. I'm looking at them now. They look really similar. I don't think there's a lot of difference in the sculpt. I think it's the same sculpt, just different packaging. So yeah, pretty cool. Moving on, nothing else I don't think here, guys. Again, we talked about this before. I did a short on it. The Dungeons & Dragons 40th anniversary, both Venger and Dungeon Master, supremely discounted. Look at how cheap this is. It was 50 bucks, now $15 US. Keep your eyes open in your clearance sections at your local Targets. If you want something really cheap, check a look at the clearance section. You might be able to find one for yourselves. I believe all the figures that were standard single carded, which were normally $25, I think it's 70% off. I think it's like $7 or $8. So be aware of the standard figures in that wave. In this case, wave 1. Maybe you'll find the price similar to what this one is here. Moving on, guys. Let's see what else we got going on here. Swing around to the other aisle. Let's see if they got anything decent. Omega Spawn. Big boy. A lot of wrestling figures. I'm not seeing any Black Series stuff. Again, very empty aisle. A lot of empty pegs on it here. Some of the Funko stuff, bigger stuff that they have going on. And I think that's it at this location, guys. I think this might be it. I'm going to take a look at a couple more aisles, see if I can come across anything. Back shortly. And decided to go over to their Funko section, which is kind of mingled with all their action figure stuff. They have like a combo section over here, kind of similar to other Targets, but this one just has a lot more action figure stuff that I've normally seen than most Targets, especially when they have their backpacks. They have a decent amount of backpacks here. These are all Funko bags. They are not lounge flies. I decided to take a look at the tags. I'll use the turtle one here as an example. You can tell by looking if there's a placard on it. There's no placard over here or here. This would be considered a Funko based bag. I can only make the assumption why it's not Loungefly. Probably they don't have a deal at Target, I'm assuming, to do something like that. I would just make that as an assumption. I'll take a step back so you can see what it looks like. But before I finish up at this location, they have a Disney section. I want to showcase off the Disney section so you can see what it looks like, guys. So this location's Target has a Disney store section kind of baked into the Target. Very neat idea. If you've never seen it before, it's kind of new to me. I'm just going to showcase off again what it kind of looks like so you can see what I see. Some kind of neat stuff going on here. I've never seen this sort of stuff. Animations, littles, I've never seen this sort of product. Maybe you guys have, but this is new to me. If you're a Disney fan, maybe something you might want. This reminds me of like Mighty Max back in, let's say, the late 80s, early 90s. That's what it feels like to me. You got Belle here, which looks really, really neat. I do like the way these things look. Price on it is not even listed. So here's the UPC code if you want to take a look at what the pricing is. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's kind of neat that they did this. So again, that's the Jasmine one. So it looks pretty cool. Moving on, moving over to the center here. It looks like Moana here. Kind of stained glass. You got Moana, you got Little Mermaid, you have Up. Neat little display. I mean, pretty cool inside a Target. I do say so myself. Pretty neat little design. Again, a lot of Little Mermaid stuff in the new movie, which makes a ton of sense. See it right here, right there. Flounder, big old flounder. A lot of cosplay, little dresses for kids. Coming over here, here's was the Star Wars stuff we were kind of looking for. They put it all in this section. It looks like to me, kind of picked pretty clean. We have a lot of snow speeders here from the Series 2. Nothing else, unfortunately, that I'm seeing. Take a look here behind it. Yep, all snow speeders. Black Series, not that great, to be quite honest. But I'm going to want to showcase all this stuff off. So if you've never seen this area before, again, because it's new to me here, guys. So I've never seen this portion inside a Target. Something really new, something different. Princesses right here as well. So if you're into this sort of stuff, guys, they have a lot of Disney memorabilia now at Targets. I don't know if all Targets are doing this, but at least this location is doing it. So I kind of, again, caught me off guard. Didn't really know about it. So I thought it's kind of cool to showcase this stuff off to you guys. Over here, they have a discount deal on, I guess this is based on Pooh? Winnie the Pooh? Yeah. I guess it's Winnie the Pooh here. It looks like it to me. I would assume. Let's take a look here, see if it's Pooh. It's called Disney Munchlings. That's what these are. They're 30% off, and they're big. They're really big. So here's my hand next to it. Really, really big. We got Stitch Surfing right there. Disney Animations Collection. That's what this stuff was here, guys. Called Disney Animation Collections right there. So pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. I guess on to the next location. Again, Disney Store. I want to showcase this off. And over here, again, They have these big princess dolls now. So that's it for this portion of the video. On to the next location. All right, guys, we're in the last Walmart of our pickups for today here. See if we can finish off really strong. I took a brief look down the aisle, and this really caught my attention. This McFarlane Toys Gladiator Batman. He looks really cool. Check this guy out. It's part of the Dark Knight's Metal Wave that came out. It looks really cool. Badass looking Batman here, guys. Really good. There is one item looking down up and down this row that really caught my attention, and unfortunately I have to pass on it. And it's not because I don't want to buy them, it's because they're right here. It's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We have both Green Ranger and White Ranger, and I really like them, and they look really good. The problem is this Green Ranger's packaging is beat to hell. I could just buy the White Ranger, but I'm thinking if I want to buy them, I want to buy them in a set. They do sell on eBay very high as far as demand goes. I believe it was just Green Ranger. I took a look online for eBay. He was selling for about 60 bucks by himself, but no one would buy this for $60. It's just so beat up, and I really would like to buy him just really for display purposes, but I could also see keeping him on card. If you ever see what it looks like yet, this is again the plastic-free packaging. Let me pick them up real quick here again. And it's very similar to, I guess, the Lightning Collection. I'm assuming these are just redone Lightning Collection figures, just repacked for the 30th anniversary. I'm assuming that's what this is all about. There is no deco, though, on the weapons. So, like we've seen deco on the Dragon Dagger and the Sword of Darkness for Green Ranger, there's no deco on this one. Same thing for Saba. There's no deco on Saba. So I'm assuming they'd kind of cut the price down a little bit by re-releasing the figures just in a... They took away some of the deco for the weaponry. So that's, to me, it's kind of they're trying to save costs is what they're doing here. So I want these, but maybe on another toy hunt, maybe better condition. Definitely let me know in the comments section of the video, just like for the Marion Ravenwood for Indiana Jones, should I pick these up at another location or another toy hunt? I'm really thinking about it. Again, the White Ranger isn't so bad, but I want to get them as a set. I like to try to get them as a set. Again, I got to buy a White Ranger separately, but again, I'm thinking of picking up as a set. So that's it for this particular toy hunt. I think we're done. Just stay tuned for the final thoughts and the wrap up to showcase both the items I picked up and my public service announcement. I want to talk about, for the very first Target we went to, some information was given to me that's kind of important that you may or may not even know about. All right, guys, the toy hunt for today is complete. We got some really cool stuff, and I mentioned throughout this video a public service announcement I want to let you guys know kind of in a second here. So let's talk about the items we picked up. Again, we got this really cool item here from McFarlane Toys, again, celebrating the 100 years of Warner Brothers. They made a collaboration with the Wicked Witch for Wizards of Oz, and we just saw Wicked, so that's the reason why I picked this up. Really cool item, again, limited to 10,000 pieces worldwide. Warner Brothers stuff listed all over the packaging. Does say Wizard of Oz right there. I'm not sure if we're going to unbox this. I might do an unboxing myself and to display this. But again, it is sealed, limited to 10,000 pieces worldwide. I think it's really cool item. Again, price point for this was $25. Really neat item. Highly recommend it if you're a fan of Wizard of Oz. This might be something you might be thinking about. What I want to make the public service announcement is this item right here, the Razor Crest. And I mentioned in the video when I scanned this item, it was $8.99. I brought it up to the register and I scanned it to register for $13.99. I mentioned, I said, that doesn't sound right, because I mentioned in the video when I was recording, it said $8.99 when I went to a kiosk and scanned it. The woman there told me, yeah, because that's the online pricing. So here's a public service announcement, guys. If you want to purchase anything at Target, go to the kiosk, the freestanding kiosk you see all over Target, scan the item there. They might have the online pricing. If you go to scan it at the normal checkout, they don't have the online pricing there. You got to get someone to override the pricing. They have to honor that pricing. That's what kind of threw me off. And I went, that's really weird, because the pricing that I scanned it was $8.99. So this is about a 40% savings, give or take, about 40%, because if you think about it, it was $8.99, it was $13. So yeah, it's about 40% discount. That's why I bought this. If it was 14 bucks, I probably would have passed. This is die-cast metal. That's the reason why I like this item, because I have, again, the Micro Galaxies Razor Crest. And I said, you know what, that'd be really cool, because that's the Walmart exclusive one. I said, let me put this next to it. It'd be a really cool idea. So yeah, that's why I'm making a public service announcement. Please, guys, if you're wanting to purchase anything at Target, scan the item at the kiosk, because there could be a deal on it. That's what kind of I want to let you guys know about, and that's why I'm bringing it to your guys' attention now. So I'm going to do a short for this particular item. In the next few days, keep your eyes open on my channel for a YouTube short. I'll be showcasing the packaging, taking it off, and showcasing it unboxed. So yeah, so all in all, guys, it was a really good toy. And again, we got the Wicked Witch for the McFarlane Toys, and of course the Razor Crest right here for Hot Wheels. Let me know in the comments, I mentioned the Power Rangers. I really think about getting that both Green Ranger and White Ranger, but I didn't like the Green Ranger packaging. I want to get them as a combo, as a set at one time. It is selling on eBay. I just rechecked the pricing for about I've seen between $90 and $100 US. Be aware of that. That's what they call the VHS 30th anniversary of the Power Rangers. They did kind of limit the deco on the weaponry, so be aware of that. I think it's just a repackage basically of the Lightning collection. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Again, I should get the Miriam Ravenwood for Indiana Jones, and I should get both those Power Rangers. I do hope you like this toy. Remember to click the like button on the page, click the picture of my face to subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, click the bell icon over the latest videos. Of course, last but not least, click windows here and here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video, and bye-bye.